Hello, hello, welcome to another video, and as you can see, we're back in the kitchen. It has been a while since I've done any sort of cooking video. I honestly think it's a couple months now at this point, and I decided to cook the $2 steak. I'll be honest, I threw out the rest of the steaks that I left in my freezer for like a month and a half because I just did not end up having anything to do with them, because I don't eat steak very often at all. It's funny I say that because today I'm cooking a actual high-class steak. I have a sirloin steak. I think it's a top sirloin. I have no fucking idea. And to quickly address the fact of I'm wearing a hat inside, I'm not a fucking insane person all the time. I am often, but not always. Is it because I'm cold inside my own house? No. Is it because I'm insane? Not this time. It's because my hair looks like fucking shit, and I figured, you know, it's either shower and sit there and try and do that, make it look better, or just put a hat on, and I can actually eat my fucking lunch earlier. So I went with the latter. So that is why I'm wearing a hat. Do not judge me for wearing a hat inside. I know it's a really big hat too, so just leave me alone. I'm also wearing a sweater today. It's not normal, but I live in Canada and it's fucking cold, so. But to first do my steak, I will say is this is not like the most best case I could make, because one, as you can see, I have this sin of a thing of I cannot believe it's not butter. I don't have butter. I didn't want to go to the store, and I have minced garlic, which I was going to use as well, and guess what? It's expired. Not using that today either. So instead of using minced garlic, I'm going to just use a little bit of garlic powder instead and hope for the fucking best. Hannah, are you fucking hungry over there? God damn, girl. I'm not a huge fan of garlic, usually ever. I'm cooking this a very simple way of just pan frying it and searing it. I don't know what the fucking steak terms are, I don't use it. I've had this resting out for probably an hour after being in the fridge to defrost, so hopefully it ends up looking pretty good. I mean, we'll fucking see, I guess. I have my cutting board here to do everything. Fuck, man. Dude, steak just freaks me the f- Oh, ooh, I have a mini. I'm cooking 2 steaks today, who would have thought? Oh god, it fucking stinks. You should always cut off all the extra fat because, like, I'm a believer of fat equals flavor, but like when it's too much, especially with a steak, it just makes it fucking dog shit. So, what I am going to do, Matt, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get my pan getting going, a little hot. I don't have a cast iron pan because I'm a fucking poor person. I'm just gonna get this pan going with some margarine because I don't, again, own butter, so hopefully this doesn't fuck with it. I did look up to make sure that margarine can be used to replace butter. I think it was like a fucking steak Reddit, its own Reddit thing, basically said, yeah, you can do it, it's just gonna be inferior, which I agree. All I do now, usually, mix up my seasonings. Give them a good sprinkle on top. It's a very simple need to make a steak like this have some good flavor, I find, personally. I'm not a steak person though, so like, pat it, get the whole thing nicely covered. And now this is looking hot, and I'm going to just put the steaks right on the fucking thing. This thing's going to take no time at all to cook. Season side down. You always lay away from me. Now I'm going to use the rest of the seasoning, season the other side of the steaks. My hand's wet, so it's going to be fucking all fucked up. Just put a little more salt on this bit. So usually I'll just sear these steaks on here one side for maybe like 2 minutes per se, 2-3 minutes, just to get a good crust. And in that time I usually will rinse off my cutting board just so that they have somewhere to rest after they're actually cooked. Let's just pray I'm doing this half decently, because I am by no means a meat guy. I'm gonna be honest, these 2 cuts of meat are looking fucking good right now. I'm gonna try and get the camera over to kind of watch it flip, to just, hopefully there's a good like crust sear on these. Hopefully the lighting isn't absolutely terrible with these. I'm trying not to fuck with the camera because you have to put it right back. I'll be honest, these steaks look kind of fucking disgusting on this side right now, but I'll wait like a second to get a flip. Like, what the fuck is all this shit here? Oh, Okay, the small one has a very good crust to it. The larger one kind of inflated itself. So now the steaks look like they have a pretty good crust to them right now on both sides, just quickly checking them. Here's the part where cooking the steak gets a little dicey, you could say. I like to put my stove not fully low, but like halfway between low and high. And here's where like people get a little freaked out with how much butter you put in. You need like a healthy amount to actually be able to baste. I mean, I'm probably burning the margin because of how hot this is right now. You put a healthy serving of butter or margarine, whatever, and kind of let that melt and cook the steaks in it a bit more. This is the hard part. I'm gonna probably hurt my fucking self. And you just throw melted fucking butter onto the steaks repeatedly. I don't know how people like manage to make this look professional and like have them like people somehow will cook these steaks, baste these steaks looking fucking gorgeous. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking clue how they do it because I find myself looking real silly. Apparently it's cooking the inside of the steak. I'm gonna say right now it seems like while cooking this, the larger steak, I have some worries about how cooked and how well it's going to turn out. This small one I think is going to be fucking delicious. You might ask yourself how long to baste. I don't have an answer for that. I just do it for a while. I'm going to consider them cooked. And now we're on to honestly the most boring part of cooking a fucking steak. And it's simply just taking it off of the heat, off the pan. If I fucking can figure it out, and just putting it onto a cutting board or whatever you want to put it on. I'm going to use a cutting board because I find it's the easiest to then cut the steak, believe it or not. Mistake a lot of people have, I've probably done it in my life, a lot of, steak rookies, you could say out there. They'll cut this steak right away to kind of see how cooked it is, and that's a mistake. You do not cut the steak until it has rested for a while, I would say. Because the heat of everything is still cooking the inside of the steak very slowly, obviously. And if you cut it now, all the flavor and juices are just going to fucking flow out of this thing. And it's going to taste a lot worse and not as tender, I think. So at this point, my hope is that the whole thing's fucking cooked through. We'll see when I cut it open. Yeah, at this point, it's just like a wait and see. Just let it rest for like 5 to 10 minutes, I'd say. And then from then on, you're probably good. Let's just hope. I mean, I'm going to come back in 5 to 10 minutes and cut one of these bitches open. Probably a small one, because that one will definitely have more hope to it that it's actually cooked properly. But we'll see. So it has been 10 minutes. I'm going to cut into the steaks and hope for the fucking best that they're actually cooked all the way through. I'm hoping that the camera is going to like actually pick up how they look. Oh, fucker. Okay, honestly, look in this steak right now. Small one. Slightly a little overcooked. I think I may have basted and cooked that one a little longer. The bigger one, I'm having faith that it's actually going to be how I would want the steak to look. I guess let's see. Yeah, the larger one is definitely closer to like that medium rare that I enjoy, like a normal fucking civilized person is. That's pretty good. That's alright. So now to actually try the steak, I'm going to try the middle pieces of each. I mean, this one still has a little bit of pink, thank God, but... Tender as hell. That's a good fucking steak. That's a good fucking steak. Let's try the big one. Something's happening right now because this one is feeling less tender than the smaller one. Hot dog. That is some good fucking steak. I did a great fucking job. Fuck them $2 steaks, man. Simple recipe, simple way to cook a steak, and definitely the proper way to cook a steak. Damn, I really did a good fucking job with these, and I thought I was gonna fuck this up. It's been a while since I cooked this steak, and I am proud of myself. But that's going to do it for this video. Hello, pets. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the cooking videos. I don't know how much more often I'm going to do this and other kind of random fucking vloggy type videos. We'll see. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'm going to go and finish Alan Wake 2. But till then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.